Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking trophies, trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, listen. If you look at this career,
You're gonna let him say that? Jay was getting Grammys.
He had one.
Exactly.
He didn't show up. He had like 20 now.
Oh Lord.
He had like 18 since he's been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
You're not wrong.
He was one. After that, it's when he started drinking. Fucking things to cop.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades.
Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones, because of the position of Beyonce.
Oh, wow.
You were connected to the biggest.
Jay got it for the music. Jay got it for the music.
You didn't sing.
He deserved those.
Those scenarios like this, like Black excellence, they're sitting there like, spraying their brush like,
I hate you, man.
unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you niggas this year.
Yeah, please.
Come on, bro.
That's crazy. You just look at it and watch during the whole Rock Nation, bro. Is it 3:30?
So it's time to get yo, I feel like I'm normal again. Get me out of here.
Oh wow! So that's the Dealey song.
Yeah, that's the deal. The other ones didn't count as much as that one did.
Oh yeah, before I forget this, we talked about Jay. His proximity to Diddy. You don't think he knew anything? He's seemingly around Diddy.
That was a real suburban question.
Yeah, I know, right?
Proximity.
Proximity. That's an SAT hit parade word.
Do you think he fucking knew all of the shit that was going on? Yeah, that was like a...
I don't want to incriminate myself.
I know, but the way he said it,
like I said,
no matter how you answer that shit, you snitching.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a nice kind of...
You asked the question like a
Hey, I grew up with white people, but the one thing I know is how to get a black guy in trouble.
You know what I mean? Yo, just give him the happy meal before you ask him to snitch, bro.
I said, damn, they wasn't even drinking.
Speaking of, how the hell you pronounce
Leshimindua.
Okay.
It's the King's Path.
King's Path.
Because
Because I know Branson. That's the one I pronounce.
that's the Branson lifestyle.
You're not worried that if you throw little and you don't throw out allegations, but like you kind of poke fun at them.
Just ask questions.
You're not worried that it comes back your way. Like people dig up your past and try to pull stuff up.
I don't have shit in my back.
Everybody got along.
50 Cent's candid remarks on Big Boy TV. The hip-hop world was already reeling from the explosive allegations against Jay-Z, but 50 Cent's words added fuel to the fire. Sitting comfortably, 50 Cent addressed the issue head-on, his tone a mix of concern and that signature bluntness he's known for. He wasn't throwing shade outright, but his words were sharp enough to cut through the tension.
Fucking give her a drink so she forget what the fuck happened. What the fuck is going on here, bro? Yes, I took the drug. I gave me the fucking drug to perform. So she could remember and possibly love me for that.
Did it work?
What the fuck? Yo, bro, look, I'm doing pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, this is the opposite of normal shit that we're talking about, bro.
That is why. I don't know why it's so hard for people
so
just
for
to
people to feel like you would have something or you would have reserved energy because you feel like you was doing it too. This is people that are looking on the separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues and what a celebrity's issues would be.
Wait, what does that mean?
They think all celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. And when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip hop culture could think that everybody in hip hop culture is with that shit.
So by you, you're good, bro. You're fucking good.
Yeah,
You're protecting hip hop.
Yeah.
If you don't speak out and make them the weirdos, then they're gonna think everybody's
Every
like
single
that.
person is like that involved in hip hop culture.
Makes you think, did Jay do it?
Shut up. He's in trouble. We live in New York, bro.
No.
Come on. We live here.
No,
Free Jay-Z.
I'm just saying.
Shout out Mufasa. We all gonna go and support. Yo, we can all see. You are crazy. That was the craziest thing. I literally.
What's the lady at Rock Nation? I gotta send her that.
You don't feel like that happened the same day, bro. What's the day came out the day before the next day?
I was eating Raisin Bran. Okay, I'm eating Raisin Bran. I got my daughter in my arm. I'm scrolling. Right? I see somebody screenshot your shit is Jay and the whole family at the Mufasa Fair. And then the comment is 50 Cent. Jay said, they said I a 13-year-old. Let's go watch Mufasa.
Everybody get dressed. We're going to see Mufasa right now. I just think it was a good look. Like angling yourself as
a family man.
Yes.
But they had to go to the premiere,
that
bro.
was planned already. I'm
They had to go to the premiere.
And I realized that later, but I'm just saying to you, I haven't seen him in a long time. That's all I'm saying. When I hadn't seen him in a long time, and then I heard this shit, and then I looked and I saw Mufasa, I said, whoa. That's all that fucking happened, bro. You think this is on my phone? This is my phone. This is happening at real time. I'm going, yo. He said, yo.
You just gotta say everyone gets these jokes, bro. That's what you gotta say.
Yeah, no,
rappers, listen, comedians are the new rappers, bro. That's
why
the
do
thing.
people come to my page, bro?
That's true.
I know what I'm
You
saying.
know what they say?
That is true.
Well, you don't think you're gonna have next? Yeah, that's what they say to me, buddy. Well, you're next, buddy. You're fucking, you're laughing at this.
Then you're not worried at all.
Why?
Because you don't got nothing.
I don't have it.
All right.
There's no girls gonna come out.
Why you sound skeptical?
Because I think there are some women that are like,
I just hope things are all right for him internally. I mean at the crib, 50 said with that subtle smirk that leaves you wondering if there's more to his words. But the real jaw-dropper came when he mentioned Blue Ivy, Jay-Z's 12-year-old daughter. He pointed out how tough it must be for her, especially with friends her age likely hearing the allegations and asking questions.
Tonight, Jay-Z fighting back against a rape accusation. His attorney filing a letter to the judge to dismiss the rape lawsuit against his client, citing an NBC News exclusive that found inconsistencies with the accuser's story.
You should always advocate for yourself.
It comes after our interview with a 38-year-old mother from Alabama who accuses Sean Diddy Combs and Sean Jay-Z Carter of raping her when she was 13 years old. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward? Because I think that I've been quiet long enough.
She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party. She says at the party she spoke to musician Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo. It's the Last Supper.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative for the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at that time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter both raped her. She says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up.
We rode home in silence. She didn't ask me what happened.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. I feel like I would remember that, and I don't, he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said she stands by her statements. I have made some mistakes, she said, in remembering what happened 24 years ago. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said, "This incident didn't happen. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory." A representative for Combs called the suit a shameless money grab.
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside.
Let's pause for a second and think about that. Imagine being a kid in middle school and suddenly your dad's name is all over the headlines for something this serious. Blue Ivy didn't ask for this, and now her childhood is overshadowed by these claims. Whether you're Team Jay-Z or not, it's hard not to feel for her.
Lawsuit coming with Jay, the part with Jay. I go, oh shoot, like. Then I think about it, I go, that had to be there. So when I was saying that he was missing, he just wasn't actively being out there because they was dealing with that.
Wait, do you think there's truth to the Jay thing? There's no way.
Know, like that, look, you know, so like if you say, I have this thing where I'm conflicted when it takes you 20 years to remember something happened to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I go, oh, so 10 years, 20 years later, it comes back. And it's like all of Puff's problems are coming from the ministers touching little boys.
What you mean?
The laws are the way they are because because
of the priests.
The priests touching little boys.
Why are we looking at me, bro? I just go to church. I just go to church, right? I have nothing to do with this. I have an alibi.
That's why the laws allow me to go that far back.
Turn away from you right here, bro. I'm just a Catholic kid. You said you've been dead. No. What's the body of Christ taste like? It's sacrilegious. You can't do that.
He's like, yo, drink my blood.
So it is crazy when after 20 years they come out. That shit is foul.
But with Puffy, you were the only one saying anything for decades.
Yeah, because we had our own little thing.
But you were the only. Everybody else is scared.
Huh?
But everybody else is scared. So you think maybe this is a similar thing where everybody else is scared? I don't know what it is. I'm just asking.
I think that they're scared.
But if they're scared,
But
then maybe that's why I'm saying
insinuating Jay-Z a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you've been saying people gonna come for him a little bit.
No, I thought he would do funky stuff like the Super Bowl. Like it was not okay for me to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he tried to cut that.
Yeah, he didn't want me to. Well, they worked to make like there was an issue with me in the NFL that doesn't exist.
So he did the corporate way of trying to keep you down. Oh, it's not me. It's now.
It's them. And then when M says he's not gonna do it if I'm not there, then
let's go.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
what's your and Jay's issue?
It's just competitive stuff.
It's really just competitive.
This is what I'm saying. When it gets past actual art, like actual music, and you're trying to block something that's in business, then it feels weird. It feels like we should be having beef.
Oh,
okay.
So that's the behind the scenes thing that we don't see. It's one thing when there's like people talking about each other in music, but there's behind the scenes business deals that a guy is getting involved with on the side, and it's not like you're going to go public and be like, they tried to stop my vitamin water.
This deal, and you go, he said that to you, like.
Okay. Wow.
I get that. Like they'll speak to your temperament. Like say, 50's a little crazy. He'll say anything. You see what saying anything did to Kanye.
So they're he's basically trying to scare people out of doing deals with you. Interesting. And then M shut it down and he was like, yo,
if he's not coming, I'm not coming. And then it changes the whole thing because he really is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Like, they can say what they want.
Yeah. No.
But when we go to the stats, the actual
numbers don't lie.
Know the numbers.
He's the
and
biggest
before
one.
the days of the bots and all that shit.
There's a M obviously speaks with you with high praise, but there's a few videos that I see and
Then there was 50's clarification about his relationship with Jay-Z. It's just being competitive, he said. No beef, no animosity. Just two titans of the industry constantly trying to one-up each other. But is that really the full story? Fans know that in hip-hop the line between competition and rivalry often blurs. What 50 didn't say might be just as telling as what he did.
Specifically talks about your rapping skill a lot.
Yeah.
Does that mean a lot? I'm like,
it does. Like, look, he never left that part of the creativity. Like he would go back when you don't see him. He's back. He's in his regimen of the studio.
Yeah.
And this is why, like, he kind of. They can't. You can be as good as him, but you can't really beat him at that. Because you have to put all your energy there,
and you're just not going to do it. Once these guys get famous, they leave the studio.
And they go. And the thing that makes him feel good is you heard what I did last night, and it gives him that again. So if that's really what's driving you, it's really tough to be better than. And some of them may have a gift. It may be a God-given talent that they can rap the way we speak, but they don't work as hard as him. It's like Kobe Bryant was outperforming people because he would work harder, conditioning himself to do it. And other than him, I don't think nobody is.
Who's the most talented rapper you've seen? Period. Just talent, natural born.
Maybe Craig G. like when an artist can freestyle, like without thinking about anything, and it just all falls in line and sing. Sometimes they can end up rapping it's so easy for them that they don't know exactly what to rap about. You see what I'm saying?
Technically, it's good.
And even Eminem, because I remember those freestyles where they would just give him a word and he just has to
go.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
You can go.
But you're right. Sometimes you miss like the connectivity with the music. Like there's songs, there's comedy where it might not even be like the most perfect joke, but it makes you feel the thing.
Yes,
and that's better to you.
That it connects.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and look, a lot of times, if there's no truth to it, it's not funny.
Yeah.
It has to have some sort of connection. It's grounded in truth, but it's almost a warped perspective being offered by the comedian. The timing, the way it comes in. And I look at it, I'm like, yo, nah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's great. Like, you know, and you see things like the white party be there, and then they have a little baby like in a sandwich. Like they're hugging him from the front and the back and stuff. And I'm like, yo, get off of him. That's one of my favorite new artists. Like, yo, get off him. I don't want him going to those
What's up with the hugging pictures at the white party, though? What is that?
I don't know, bro.
Every picture is a little
Why is everyone so happy to be there? I'm like, this regular parties, people don't just hug each other.
Now let's get to the heart of the matter. The lawsuit on December 8, 2024, Jay-Z's name was added to a lawsuit initially targeting Diddy. The accusations are as dark and disturbing as they come. The plaintiff, known only as Jane Doe, claims that back in 2000, after the MTV Video Music Awards, she was lured into a terrifying situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy that I have with me right now, he needs no introduction.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. What's up?
Chilling, Mike. It's been a minute, man.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here, too.
You in here shining, looking like you got robot money.
Yep.
Yo, it's been amazing, man. You know, we did. Mike actually worked. We go back to All Things Fall Apart. We worked on a film project together.
Yeah.
And I had to, man, I had to discipline myself for that one because I had to lose the weight.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The first half of the film and stuff, and then man, it's been so much time. We got to get together and do something that really shake things, man. Like that.
Yeah.
I love that movie, by the way. That was completely different at that time, you know, from what you were used to doing.
Look, you have to. Hollywood wouldn't pay for black actors to make those physical transitions. Like that's just the facts. They wouldn't break the film and come back, and that's why I was doing that, to discipline and go to the next level with just committing to the character. Like my best friend growing up, he died of cancer, and that was why I was able to do that. Like to connect to that one. I don't think I would have been able to do it if it wasn't.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to experience that.
The dopest thing for me, bro, was hanging out with you. You telling me what you about to do next. And then everything you said you was gonna do all happened. I'm gonna have a son. Bam. I'm gonna do this movie, this production company. Bam. I'm finna do this.
Right.
Bam. Everything we talked about in the room, it was like, I'm like, okay. It gave me such a like, all right, this is how you gotta get at it.
That's exactly what my experience with what's her name was like. With Vivica.
Oh, with Vivica.
She thought I was just saying this stuff like I was overzealous.
Right.
But I had really the plan, like the layout.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm saying, and then
You had the vision.
and then she went off doing stuff that because she didn't
Believe it.
believe it. Like, and then it was like, 'cause it felt like the court was dragging the horse.
Right.
And then I had to move away from that because it felt weird. Like it's like our publicist and stuff was telling the stuff to do.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, this is crazy because she'd been on before me. You know?
Okay.
She was making me feel like a little boy. She was doing it, Mike, and then she would stop and say, "You like that?
Hey, but
You a bad
look,
motherfucker."
she's still talking about you, bro.
Yep.
I ain't like one time we was at the Soul Train Awards, and she was walking the red carpet, and I'm down there doing the red carpet, and she walked by, and I was like, 50, I got your ex, right?
Oh, God.
She got hot about that. I was like, well, I'm just playing around, like she was, set it off bad.
Yeah, but that was one of those things, like, cause like when I be saying, I be kind of mapping it out, Mike, before I get to.
No, you do. Like, people don't understand. Like, this dude told me every single thing you was about to do, and I'm just like, damn.
And that was before you started.
According to the lawsuit, she was trying to get into the event or its after party, but didn't have a ticket. That's when a limo driver allegedly working for Diddy told her she fit what Diddy was looking for. From there, things took a grim turn. The lawsuit details how she was taken to an after-party, asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement, and given a drink that made her feel woozy. What followed are allegations so chilling they're hard to even repeat.